Today, I deleted the best 3 players from every NBA team. So what this means is that Derek White is now the highest rated player in the whole league. So basically every team, just the top 3 players overall wise on their team are just gone. They're just no longer here. So the best players in the league are like 85 overalls. So what we're going to do is just simulate the regular season, simulate the playoffs, so you can win a championship, jump into some games, and also just see some role players shine, win some awards, and we'll just see some new players dominate the league. Before we get too far into it, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers, so it'd be great if you'd click the button. So, thanks. You know the league is different when Josh Hart is winning MVP. 16, 11, and 7, or almost 8 assists, and Josh Hart wins MVP. Jared McCain, Rookie of the Year. Peyton Pritchard wins 6th Man. Cole Anthony put up 23 points a game to win Most Improved Player, and Zachary Richichet put up 26. The Warriors also won 60 games, so that's pretty cool. So, All-NBA First Team features Russell Westbrook, Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges averaged 31. I don't know how he didn't win MVP, but Josh Hart is also there because he won MVP. We got Paul George and Jared Allen here. And then on the second team, we've got Derek White, Malik Monk, RJ Barrett, Jonathan Kuminga, and Naz Reid. And then Brandon Miller, Cole Anthony, Zachary Richichet, Devin Vassell, and Jonas Valanciunas are on All-NBA third team. Heading over to league leaders, Mikal Bridges averaged the most in the league, averaging 31. Malik Monk averaged 26. Zachary Richichet also 26. So just a lot of role players averaging a lot of points, which is kind of what I wanted to see here. But let's head to the play-in tournament where we've got Denver, New Orleans, OKC, which is surprising. I guess they don't have their big 3, so anyway, the Clippers, and then Chicago, Toronto, Washington, and Miami are in the play-in tournament in the East. Denver, the Clippers, Washington, and Chicago make it to the playoffs through the play-in. And San Antonio's the 1 seed in the West, New York's the 1 seed in the East, and then we've got Golden State and Indiana as the 2nd seeds. So let's simulate the first bit of the first round. Alright, so we got New York dominating, but overall we've got some pretty close series. Let's simulate a little more. Alright, New York and Sacramento advance, so let's simulate a little more. We've got a Game 7 between Dallas and Minnesota, and we got a Game 6 in San Antonio versus Denver. And we've got 2 Game 7s here in the West. Every other series has been decided, so let's simulate these Game 7s. Let's hop in here. Dallas versus Minnesota, Game 7. So, remember, the top 3 players from each team aren't there, so Anthony Davis, Kyrie aren't there. Okay, there's 53 seconds to go. Tie game. Let's see who can come on top in this Game 7 and head to the second round. In this game so far, Dante Exum has 21 points and Naz Reid has 22. Alright, Mike Conley with the rock here. Gives it to Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, layup off, gets his own board, puts it back up, and DiVincenzo gives the Minnesota Timberwolves the lead. Alright, Spencer Dinwiddie bringing up the ball, driving in, gets right by, and dunks it down, and it's back to a tie game. Reid will drive in. Naz Reid, tough shot. It's off. Board goes to the Mavericks. Okay, Derek Lively gives it to Martin. They're stalling some time here. Looks like the Mavs are going to hold for the last shot. Cody Martin gets the screen. Cody Martin's going to take the final shot. In and out. Board. And they're going to overtime. I'm going to simulate most of overtime, but if it's still close, we'll jump in at the end. Alright, 21 seconds to go, and it's tied up again in overtime. Will a team be able to hit a game winner here? So this time it's Minnesota with the ball. DiVincenzo driving, taking it back out. 15 seconds on the clock. There's no shot clock. Gets the screen. DiVincenzo has 5 seconds. Gives it down to Reid. Reid, tough shot. Layup over Lively is good. 2 seconds to go. The Mavericks call timeout, and they have a chance to undo the game winner by Naz Reid. They'll pass it into Williams for the win from way out there, and it's off. So the Minnesota Timberwolves have won. Alright, now let's check out San Antonio versus Denver here in a Game 7. Can Denver get the upset? They were up 3-1, I'm pretty sure, so the Spurs are looking for a 3-1 comeback, and they'll get it. It's going to be Spurs versus Minnesota in the second round, along with Golden State and Sacramento, New York and Boston, and Cleveland and Washington. Off the bat, New York's up 3-0 on Boston, which I did not expect, but New York always seems to do good in the simulations, even with their best players gone. Cleveland and Washington are tied up. I'm surprised the Wizards are doing this good. San Antonio's up 2-1, and Golden State's up 3-1. Alright, Boston loses in 5, Washington Wizards are up 3-2, and San Antonio beats the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5. Alright, let's check out Warriors and Kings Game 6. The Warriors are up 3-2. They can close things out. The Warriors beat the Kings in 6 games, and they're in the conference finals against San Antonio. And over in the East, let's check out Cleveland versus Washington. I'm very surprised that the Wizards are doing this good. Like, they might make the conference finals here, but it will be a Game 7. Final game of the second round here. I would be shocked if Cleveland loses this, but they were down in the series at a point, but they'll win. Okay, so it's going to be New York versus Cleveland in the East and San Antonio versus Golden State in the West. Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart are just like a dynamic duo in this league. New York's up 2-1 on Cleveland, and Golden State is up 2-1 on San Antonio. The Knicks can make the series lead 3-1 if they win this game. And this series is back to being tied up. And the San Antonio series is also tied up at 2-2. Back and forth here in this Game 5. This is a very important game in the series, and it looks like New York's going to win it. And it looks like Golden State's up 3-2 as well. And we've got a Game 7 here between Cleveland and New York. Alright, let's check out Spurs versus Warriors Game 6. The Warriors are up 3-2, and they can close things out here in Game 6. 50 seconds left. Let's see if the Warriors can close things out as they're up 3. A bit of the recording got screwed up, so I kind of missed a little bit of footage there. But the Warriors ended up dominating here, and it looks like they're going to win. The Golden State Warriors are heading to the finals. Alright, it's time for Cleveland versus New York, Game 7. Winner gets a trip to the finals to face the Warriors. And the Knicks are down 3 with 23 seconds to go. Okay, Cam Payne is at the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw from Payne to cut it to 1. Good. Oh, he got fouled on a 3, so he can tie the game here if he hits this. Good. So just like that, it's a tie game. I didn't realize he got fouled on a 3 when we jumped in. So there's 23 seconds to go, and it's all knotted. Jared Allen is fouled out. He's one of the best players in the league in this. So it looks like they're going to have to do without him. It looks like the Cavs are going to stall clock. They can win it here. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Ty Jerome. Spin move. Tough shot for the win. In and out. It almost rolled in, but it looks like we're going to overtime here. I'll simulate the first bit. Alright, there's 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. The Knicks are up by 2. Hunter puts up the tough layup off, and the Knicks will grab the board. To Payne. Payne wide open. And Cameron Payne hits the shot, and the Knicks have a 5-point lead. DeAndre Hunter will drive. He's trying to get a nice shot here. Takes a tough layup, and it's off. Rebound is bounced around, goes to the Knicks. McBride, 3-ball. Tough shot is off, and the rebound goes to the Cavs. Ty Jerome with it. Ty Jerome driving. Ty Jerome bumps his man and hits the layup, and it's a 3-point game. Josh Hart drew a foul here. He gets 1 free throw there. Can he extend it to 5 with the second free throw? Yes. Wade gives it to Jerome. Ty Jerome, they need to get a shot off here. 1 second left. Jerome gets blocked, and Hart gets fouled, so I think that's probably the ball game here. The Knicks are headed to the finals to face the Warriors. It's come down to 2 teams, the Warriors and the Knicks. If you look at the lineups, I mean, the starting lineups aren't insane. So let's simulate game 1 of the finals. And it looks like the Knicks will take it by 8 points, and they're up 1-0 in the series. Warriors have a decent start here. They're up by a decent amount. And you'll notice that most of the games are a bit more low scoring. That's just because there's less scorers on each team. But even still, like, some role players are putting up great numbers. And this game is going to the Knicks. Mikal Bridges with a 40-point game in this one. Podziemski put up 24, but he couldn't match Mikal Bridges, who put up a 40-piece. And the Knicks are up 2-1 in the series now. And the Knicks are up by 3 with 1:49 to go. Let's jump in. Alright, the Warriors have the ball. They get it to Santos. Jonathan Kuminga in the paint. Post move and misses the shot. Oh, but they go for the steal. The Warriors get the steal. Kevon Looney gives it to Santos. Santos to Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga to Post. Quentin Post. Reverse layup is good. Clutch steal there from the Warriors, and it's now a 1-point game. Payne with it. Gets the screen. Drives in. Tough shot is off. And Quentin Post grabs the board. Passes it to Guy Santos. He's driving into the paint. Tough shot there from Kuminga is off. 55 seconds to go. They probably could have looked for a better shot there. And they'll pass it up to Bridges. Bridges, tough layup, off. Rebound by the Warriors. They need to get off a shot. There's 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kuminga takes the layup and hits it. The Warriors now have a 1-point lead, and the timeout is called by the Knicks. Bridges out to Achua. Presses Achua from range. Off. Rebound by the Warriors. They pass it to Podziemski, and he'll be shooting some free throws. Podziemski, crucial shots. Hits the first. Podziemski to make it a 3-point ball game. Off. Board by the Knicks, and they have a chance. Bridges has it. 5 seconds on the clock. They could hit a game winner. Mikal Bridges dribbling. Mikal Bridges, tough three for the win. Off. And the series is tied at 2-2. But it looks like the Warriors are going to win. The Warriors win by 9, and they have a chance to lift the championship trophy if they win right here. The Knicks will force Game 7. Alright, it's time for Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Warriors are down a bit, but they have a chance. There's 1 minute 50 seconds to go, and the New York Knicks are up by 4. He's driving in, he's kind of getting defended well, and blocked by Jackson Davis. Right with it. 6 on the shot clock. They got to get a shot off. They'll give it to Achua. Achua's going to have to fire. 1 second on the shot clock. And that's a shot clock violation. Buddy Hield driving into the paint. Tough shot, and it's in there. Layup is good, and the lead is cut to 2. Hart driving into the paint. Spin. Tough shot is good. Another layup, and the lead is back to 4. Mikal Bridges is fouled out, their top scorer. But Josh Hart is playing well. He has 24 points. And he did win the MVP award. Buddy Hield, tough layup, off. Board by the Knicks. Josh Hart, driving in, hop step layup. Off. Rebound by the Warriors. The Warriors still have a chance. Moody, driving in, spin move layup is off, but rebound by Jackson Davis in the putback. Clutch putback. Lead is cut to 2. Hart has a chance to seal it with a dagger. Layup is off. 23.9 to go, and the Warriors have a chance. Looks like the Warriors are going to chew some clock here. Gets the screen. Tough shot from Hield there. Oh, what a dunk! Another putback from Jackson Davis. A poster for the tie. And we might go to overtime, but the Knicks have a chance for a game winner. Presses Shua with it. 5 seconds on the clock. Shua, pump fake. Josh Hart with it. Tough three for the win. Off, and we're going to overtime in Game 7. There's 1 minute and 46 seconds left in overtime. I simmed a bit, but now the Warriors are up 3. Presses Achua. Gets blocked. Gary Payton driving, passes down to Kuminga. Kuminga to Podziemski, and he'll get an open layup. Presses Achua driving in. Tough layup, draws the foul. First free throw for Achua. Crucial, and it's off. In and out. Presses Achua needs to make this, and he does. Lead is 4. The Warriors could really use a basket if they want to extend their lead, and Buddy Hield will miss. Wright gives it to McBride. McBride, bit of room, tough three, off. Mitchell Robinson gets the board. Pump fake, layup, no, and another putback. And the lead has been cut to 2. What'll really be interesting is to see who ends up winning the Finals MVP here, because it could really be a lot of people. Achua will drive. Achua, tough layup is off, but he gets his own board. A lot of offensive rebounds here. Another miss and a grab by the Warriors. 30 seconds to go. GP2 with it. Buddy Hield lobs it up to Jackson Davis, who will hit. Jackson Davis has been amazing down the stretch, and now the Knicks absolutely need to score as they're down 4. Wright with it. Gets the screen from Mitchell Robinson. Wright shoots the shot. Don't know if that's a midi. It's a midi. Rattles in. 2-point game. It looks like B-Pods is going to be shooting these free throws, and yes, he will be. 14.8 to go. 2-point ball game. First free throw for B-Pods is good. The Knicks really are praying for a miss here as they don't have any timeouts. And he hits them both as they're down 4. McBride, tough three from long range. It's off, but a clutch rebound there from Mitchell Robinson. Hart from range, got it. Another amazing rebound from Mitchell Robinson. And the lead is cut to 1. The Warriors will give it back to B-Pods. They'll take a second to foul him, so there's only 2.5 seconds now. B-Pods will shoot, and it's good. If he misses this, they have a chance for the win. It's in. So their 2K is just going to make them huck a full court shot for the win. Or for the tie. That's for the tie, and it's off. It took them 7 games. But ultimately, the Golden State Warriors are the champions when the top 3 players of every NBA team get deleted. See you guys later. Bye.